Hi, this is Mark from Wiki Design. In this video, I'm going to cover the Google reCAPTCHA version 3 scoring system. This is a follow-up video to a video I recently created called How to Stop Contact Form Spam. So you can just go to YouTube and type in Stop Contact Form Spam, or I'm actually going to just throw the card up here so you can click on that. But inside this video, I cover how to install and activate Google reCAPTCHA with Elementor Pro. One feature I didn't really go over in detail is the score threshold. So that's what this video is going to be about, is what is that score, how can you determine what to rate it, and do some testing. So if you look at the Google documentation here, the way it works is Google with version 3 is using machine learning and giving your browser or the user itself a score between 0 and 1. And as you can see right here, 1 is very likely a good interaction and 0 is a bot. So by default, when you installed the Google reCAPTCHA, by default the score threshold is at 0.5. So what I have found out, and other clients have mentioned this too, even at a 0.5, sometimes some spam still gets through. So what's good about when you sign up for a Google reCAPTCHA account, they actually give you a list. You can see right here of all the spam scores over the past 7 days and 90 days. So this is the same dashboard that you used in the past video to create your site keys and secret key. So once you pass about 90 days, you're going to get a lot more information in here. And as you can see, this is on our website right here, Wiki Design. So in the past 90 days, we've had 164 requests. 60% of that is suspicious. And this is what you need to monitor if you're still getting some spam. And if you have it set at 0.5, as you can see right here, I was still getting some spam. So in the past 90 days, I was getting about 14 messages that I considered spam. So the best thing to do is once you get this data inside your dashboard, go in and start adjusting the threshold in your Elementor settings right here. So as I said, I was getting some spam even though I had it at 0.5. So the way it works is everything, if you have it set at 0.5 and below, is going to get flagged as spam, and it's not going to send the message through your contact form. So by activating Google reCAPTCHA, you can see right here, 0.1, there were 61 people or bots, and then at 0.3, 37. So that's what's good about this tool. You can visually see how many messages were blocked because of bots. So like I said, I wanted to increase this. So what I did is on our website, I increased it to 0.8. Now I did some testing and I couldn't find any other good documentation out there on how high you can actually set it before it starts to flag you as being suspicious or a bot. So I did find this website right here, and what it is, it's a Google reCAPTCHA Score Detector. It's a pretty cool website. So what you do is you just go to this URL right here, and what it's going to do is it's going to give you a score of what it thinks that your browser is considered in the Google reCAPTCHA. And as you can see right here, I'm at a 0.9. And I'm not behind any weird firewalls or VPNs or anything like that. So I do not think it's actually possible that a regular human being will ever get a 1. So I'm actually going to set the Google threshold at 1 so you can visually see what happens when your contact form is flagging it as suspicious or a bot. Because I couldn't find any good documentation or visual ways to see what it looks like when a form cannot be submitted. So let's go ahead and do that right here. I'm going to show you how easy it is. You just go into here, change this to a 1, and I'm going to scroll down here, hit save. And so now on this website right here, if I go to the contact page, I'll submit a quick form. I'll just put in my information real quick. And like I said, this is at a threshold of 1. So this is what happens when a bot comes to your website, or if you have your threshold too high. The user's not going to be able to send the message. So you're probably familiar with the old Google reCAPTCHA where you can, click the I'm not a robot button, and then it makes you click on different things like a road or a light or something. Google reCAPTCHA 3 is different. It's using, like I said, more machine learning and giving a score. So the whole point of this video is figuring out what that sweet spot is where you don't want to go too high and you don't want to go too low. So let's go ahead and put this to 0.8. 0.8, come back down here, hit save. I'll come to the same page, do a refresh on the page. And now this is at a 0.8 and it should be good because if you remember that website we went to earlier, it says we were at a 0.9, so we're below that. Just do a test. And there you go. It's sent correctly. Like I said, what you want to do is once you get some data inside your dashboard here, figure out what it is that would be a comfortable spot. And looking at this website and my testing, I do not recommend going anything above 0.9. So try not to even go 0.9 or 1. If you can, go up to 0.8, do some testing on your website and see what happens. And that's it for this video. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and hit that bell to receive notifications when I release new videos like this. Again, this is Mark from Wiki Design.